welcome back to my channel. I should say friends. We are in my plant room currently. My last video I said that I was going to go through my plant room and show you what I have in here. It is a little cluttered only because it is freezing cold inside of my house. Me and my husband don't know why, but we think the furnace, something's going on, and so it's only 66 degrees. And so I piled in a ton of plants inside of this room. Also, bear in mind, my daughter is asleep in the other room, and so I'm talking more quiet than usual. Without further ado, I am going to start. A lot of these plants you've already seen because I am a philodendron girl at heart, so you will see a lot of these plants. You'll see a lot of these plants will all look familiar to you, is what I'm trying to say. So this is my Philodendron Moonlight. I got this one from Gabriella Plants. I love her. This is one of my absolute favorites. So in this room I keep the temperature about 70. It's one of the warmest rooms in my home. And then I also keep the humidity between 60 and 70 in here with a fan going. I just stopped the fan for the sake of this video. So my Moonlight, this is my Monstera siltepecana. I got this as a little cutting from Shmika, and it goes all the way down there, looking lovely. Then I have my Monstera deliciosa there, and then I'm gonna take you on over. I had to leave some of these weird lighting. They're supposedly grow lights, but you would not be able to see in the back of this room. It would be kind of dark and dingy, and today is a snowy / rainy day, so that is why I have some really weird, like I said, I'm in my kitchen tour, interrogation lighting on. Here is one of my favorites, and this is my Philodendron Barrel Marks. Looking lovely. Right there. And right above that is my Lavoite that I turned off for this video. It also needs to be refilled. Don't mind this messy shelf. I have my cup of tea in my Tinkerbell mug right there with my spray bottle and my glasses. But right here, I have the leaves look really whacked on this black Cardinal. I don't know what the bumpiness is from, so if any of you know, they're not pests, but for some reason the leaves look really weird and warped. Any suggestions? I would love them. I do love this guy though. And also there are 2 grow lights right there that shine on this whole table and over here. Right above that, this was sold to me as a Pothos Marble Queen. It has like a little section of a Marble Queen on there, but all the rest is a golden. Right, I'm gonna try to get you back there. Right back here is my Hoya Crimson Queen, and she goes all the way down, if you can see that right there. She was just a little 4-inch pot that I got from McClendon's Hardware. Then going on over, this table is there's like a million plants on here. Okay, so this is my Philodendron Red Emerald. Looking fine. She's huge. She's gotten so big. Sorry about the light. And then I had to repot my Philodendron Painted Lady. She wasn't doing so good in the pot that I had her in. So if she looks a little worse for wear, that's why. But I've noticed my painted lady doesn't have a whole lot of variegation on her. Hopefully when she gets older and more mature, I'll see more of that come out. Let me see if I'm missing anyone. I don't think so. Literally, there are a ton of plants on this table. Well, let me go to this guy. This is my Philodendron Salome, or Thematophyllum, as some of you know it. You've seen him a lot. This is Pete. I need to rub down their leaves and dust them and clean them. And he's big too. He's one of my big boys. And I have him pinned up on some bamboo because he is ginormous and he takes up a lot of elbow space. That, please don't ask me about. It was the Philodendron Regeptulatum. Sorry, I'm shaking from laughing. Yeah, I'm not having good luck with him, obviously, because you're staring at a stump. Okay, and so here is my Florida Beauty, my Philodendron. Now, I could have screamed the other night because I did not break, but I bent one of these stems, the biggest one, and I bent it over, and so now I have it tied up on a bamboo pole. So hopefully that will secure it enough until I can get a moss pole for him. But he's still doing good. Checking the leaves every day just to make sure that it's not dying, so that if it does, I can put it in water and propagate it. Hopefully it'll survive if that happens. That is a brand new leaf right there, looking fine. Ooh. Oh, and then in this chair over here, I'm telling you guys, this room is crowded. I have my, I'm gonna back up, Syngonium / arrowhead. I think this is a pink illusion. And in some of my videos, a lot of you have seen this one. It was sold to me as a Maria. It is not a Syngonium Maria. So, this is my Miranda Lemon Lime. Right behind here, I have a White Star Calathea. That's not doing so good. I'm thinking about giving up on the Calathea family, guys. I know. All of you gasp. But again, over here, I have my Horsehead Philodendron. Right, this guy right here. In the back there, I have my Philodendron Royal Queen. Doing good. Gosh, it's huge. Continuing on, I had to remove some plants out of the way so I could get to everything. This is my Philodendron Jungle Boogie. This was a tiny, tiny little sprout when I first got it. So it's getting healthier and he's getting bigger. Right next to this, I have my Philodendron. Well, it's called a floppy philodendron, but it's the Philodendron tripartitum. Not sure how you say that. And he has grown quite a bit. I had only 2 rooted cuttings when I first got him, and now he has 4 or 5 leaves. I need a moss pole for him as well. Okay. Excuse me. Right here is my Philodendron Birkin. My watermelon Peperomia. He's really cracked. He does not look like the best Peperomia in the world. This guy just came out with a new leaf, my Anthurium Vickii or Vichii, tomato, whatever you want to call him. Oh man, it's getting hard to see back here. This is my absolute favorite, Philodendron Salome. He's getting bigger. Right over here, I have a variegated green prayer plant, Miranda, and I hit the mother plant the other day and it took off this huge piece of the plant, and so now I am propagating it to stick back into the original plant, which you will be seeing in this video. Then I have a Alocasia, Lutembacia, or however you say that. Yeah, he's got 3 leaves on him. Sorry about the shaking, this is hard. Holding my phone. Then right here you are going to see my Philodendron Pastures. Is that a Pastures? Yes, sorry, I had a brain fart there. He is looking beautiful. He had trouble unfurling, so he has torn leaf down there. He came with 3 other leaves, which I think got blight on them. They had these little weird yellowing circles or halos on the leaf, and so I treated it and decided I would just get rid of the leaves, and now he only has 1, and he does have a new growth right down there. So then here you're gonna see my Philodendron Billy. This leaf is brand new, coming out. He had just given birth to that guy, and he has 2 other ones right there. So this is gonna be his 4th leaf. I love that guy right there. Then you will see my Philodendron Golden Dragon. It's not very golden. One of his leaves died, so he has new growth right down there. I want to give a shout out to my friend Paula. That is a brand new leaf right there. This is my Philodendron Milano. She suggested that I take him away from a window and increase the humidity around him, because all of his leaves, I took away all of those leaves. He was coming out with torn leaves, and it was almost like the leaves were sticking together and then tearing the leaves. Moved him away from the window, and he just gave me that brand new beautiful whole leaf. Right here is Roger. My friend Roger gave me this. This is a brand new leaf on my MB Lismani Philodendron. And Roger, it's coming out with another leaf. Me and Roger in a competition at the end of summer, whose is bigger than whose. So there was an unboxing with that guy in it. Right there is my Anthurium, is it Faustino's Giant? Faustino's Giant. And then here is my Philodendron Mamie, whatever you want to call it. Just gave me a brand new leaf. It only came with one, and then she's giving me a brand new one right there. That back there is a Dieffenbachia Sterling. Got that from Josh's Frogs. And then I have been having difficulties with my Philodendron Adam. It was only planted in coconut coir, so it was dying off, and I didn't know that there wasn't any nutrients getting to it. So sorry about the grow light. So I just planted him in Oceanic Floor by Fox Farms. Fox Farms has never let me down. So there's that guy. Sorry, I cannot get back to these guys back here. Here is it came as a rooted cutting. Davi, my friend, gave this narrow form Adansonii to me, and it's growing like crazy. I can't even see where the other part of this plant is. Right back there. He still goes. He's just growing like crazy. And then that is my Philodendron Hastazanum, not Hastazanum. It's the silver sword Philodendron, and I cannot get back there. So still kind of tiny. He's growing though. Then we have that green Miranda I was telling you about that I knocked off half of the plant. And then my Monstera Peru, or Carcinium, is that what it's called? I think it's what it's called. Then what do I have down there? What is that? I can't even see it. Oh, that's my bronze leafed Pilea. I need to get him out of there. Whoopsies. Whoa. Oh, I'm all tied up. Okay. And then right behind us, I have my Philodendron Ring of Fire. It's just the variegated jungle boogie. New growth is coming up. Here is my Syngonium variegata. Looking beautiful. Pretty, pretty. And then here are some Monstera Adansonii cuttings that I propagated for my friend Tara. It's kind of looking weak because I just planted them in soil. Then over on my dresser, I have my setup for my ball python. I do not have her yet. I get her this Saturday. Right next to the terrarium where my snake is going to go, I have my largest Monstera Deliciosa. I have 4 of these guys. This is the one my husband and son gave to me. When my son broke a vase, that was very special to me. I'm caught. That was very special to me that I got from the UK, from Ivy Line off of Amazon. So they went to the store after my son broke it and they got me that. Right over here, sorry about the grow light, I have some updates on some plants that I have in those little Ziploc bags. Those are just nodes of my serpent, Philodendron, and then my gloriosum. The gloriosum is popping out roots, and I was like screaming. I was so excited that I could see roots. Hopefully this spring when I plant it up, she will be giving me a new plant. And then there's not been any action on the node of the Philodendron serpent. Hopefully, cross your fingers that that thing will start sprouting roots. The node is not soft, so I'm not giving up on it yet. That we will see if that survives. It's a calathea. I hacked her down. And then that is a canna lily. Wait a minute. That's a canna. Oh yeah, they're both canna lilies. This in this big pot, and that in that big pot. And then that is the bulb that I got from the UK from my friend Miranda. Still waiting for her to sprout something up for me. And then my banana tree. I love that thing. Right here is the beautiful Philodendron micans. I don't know if all of you remember, I think I got this plant back last year, 2018 in May. And it was just a 4-inch pot. Now look at her. Love this plant. Let me see if you guys can see it closer up. She's so pretty. Love, 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 love. Sorry about the backlighting. One of my only succulents that I have. This is a flapjack or dog's tongue. And then this, I'm not the best with alocasia, however you want to say it. But this guy, I love this plant. Is my stingray. I've never had much luck with stingrays, with alocasias, but this guy just keeps putting out new growth. Love it. Gets lots of humidity and a ton of water. Love, love, love. It's one of my favorites at the current moment. So once the sun goes down around 4:30, I put him under a grow light so he gets a full 12 hours. And this guy's kind of frustrating me. It's a new one. It is the Lilac Wandering dude, but it's getting crispy. I don't like that at all. I mean, it sat underneath a grow light. It gets a ton of humidity, really bright light, but it just keeps on wanting to give me crispy leaves. One of the most frustrating plants along with my calatheas. Oh, my backyard's so gross. Here is my beautiful canna lily that I'm going to be putting outside this summer to grow big and beautiful. That is a red, oh, what is it called? It's a big, beautiful, tropical looking red leafed one. And then here is, this is also called an elephant ear, but this is also called fang because underneath it looks like he has fangs. He's really fuzzy. But this is a new growth. Those weren't there when I first got him a few months back. That is a succulent, but I love him. Here is a Peperomia Hope. another canna lily. It's going to be teal, like a greenish teal jungly look. I'm gonna take him outside. I just wanted to start him in here. California elephant ear, or alocasia. He's not as big as my stingray, but he's still blooming. That's a new leaf right there he's coming up with. And then last but not least is my cucullata colocasia, I think that's how you say it. I don't know, sorry, I'm not giving it a good enough shot, but he's cool. He'll go outside with me too this coming spring. Oh, sorry, I do have one more. I ended up getting blight on my huge, I mean, it was everywhere. It went down to like down there. I have to paint that wall, by the way, so that's why that wall looks like that. But he ended up getting a fungal infection. I had to hack off all of his vines, and he just started growing back. My Monstera Ansonii, he's got some new growth right there. I'm pretty happy. So, I mean, you can see where I've hacked off a whole bunch. So yes, my friends, that is my plant room or grow room tour of 2020. Soon I will have that wall painted, my ball python in there. Nothing fancy, it's kind of just all cluttered until I get more shelving. That is it for now. I have some plants out in my living room that I will show you in the next couple weeks and the next couple of days. And yeah, that is my small little plant room tour. I love you all, and I hope that you enjoyed, and I will be talking to you soon. That's me signing out. Bye.